What's going on, guys? So we is streaming right now, bro. Like, what the fuck going on YouTube? So listen, man, I ain't like really just streamed heavy. I'm into this streaming shit right now, you feel me? And we gonna figure it out, bro. Matter of fact, let me put my mic on, bro, because it's just easier that way. I got a mic right now. Shout out to Hollyland. They're a good company, man. It's my first IRL stream. I don't really be streaming like that, but fuck it. Might as well, because why not? I feel like at the end of the day right now, it's just about talking about what I got going, man. I'm in the truck, so I'm gonna figure this out for real, for real. Give me a second. Yep, so what's going on, man? So like right now in the stream, bro, in the chat, we just talking about like what we got going on, man. Right now it's about would you live in a semi truck? Excuse the mess, excuse the bed, like all that. I need to get some better covers and stuff eventually, but I ain't gonna be in this truck too much longer because I'm finna go to another company and we gonna be over there. So yeah. But yeah, so the question is, would you live in a semi truck? Ultimately, I feel like if you're gonna live in a semi truck, that's cool and all. You just gotta make sure when living in a semi truck that you cool with the scenario of actually physically living in a semi truck. It could be a tight box, compacted. We do have a bed back here. I mean, I got a stand as you see for my drink. It's a fridge right here. Up there is a second bunk. I got storage right here, and in the front is where I drive all day. You feel me? So it's just, it can be a tight, compact space. You can put clothes over here. It's just so many things. It could be a tight, compact space, but it's not so bad once you really just physically get into it. I would say definitely research before you start driving trucks, because a lot of people try to get in semi trucks and they don't know how to physically really be in a semi truck, like physically how to be mentally cool with being inside that box. Like, it's a tight, compact space, understand? So like a lot of people don't understand that this right here is a situation where you gotta get used to it. And if you can't get used to it, then I don't know what you're doing, but it ain't gonna work, bro. Like, you gotta understand when it comes to you doing this thing, bro, it's one of those things where you just really gotta typically understand, like, listen, bro, this thing here, it's alright, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta get cool with being in it. And that's just how I be. You know what I'm saying? And figuring out, being cool with the situation of being in the truck, figuring out how to drive all day, 11 hours a day, which you really don't have to drive 11 hours a day. You only got to drive 8 hours a day. So that's one thing about it. And really just figuring out, like, if you're going to like it or not at the end of the day. That's really just your main focus, priority of just understanding why, if you're going to be on the road, like it, understand it, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like, that's all it is. And that's kind of how I feel when it comes down to the situation, just understanding that if you're going to fuck with it or not at the end of the day. Let me stop cussing, though. But yeah, man. So my advice to a lot of people about living on a semi truck, man, is just try it. If you're gonna fully live full time, definitely be prepared for like being in your truck for real. Like, if you want to actually get tired of being in the truck, sometimes you're gonna have to get a hotel, and it's just all that, you know, because you don't got a spot no more. You feel me? So you have to be cool with that. And for me, you know what I'm saying, I'm currently married right now, and it's kind of one of those situations where I have became so used to being in the truck that I think when I go out the truck, sometimes it's gonna be a little bit, you know, like, you got to get back into reality of like life outside the truck. Never be so preoccupied of being inside your truck that you forget that there's a big major world out there, bro. You forget that there's more things to see out there than just being in this little tight, compact space. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. And again, a lot of guys don't understand that oh, you know, I'm gonna drive trucks, make my money, this and that. I ain't trying to get off. That's cool. But remember, at the end of the day, mind you, bro, there's still a world out there, and you still want to get out there and go see it, don't you? So you got to understand figuratively, like, okay, well, I drive trucks, I'm on the road, I'm still trying to figure out what I got going, right? I'm gonna be in my spot in here, making my money, making my bread. But then there's stuff out there I could be doing. I don't need to be in here fully always 24/7 for the rest of years, never getting out of the truck. No, get out the truck, bro. Live a life. Go have fun, bro. Save up a money for a couple weeks. Boom, get your little couple racks up. Or if you need to save a higher goal first before you do anything, do a higher amount. Get out, have a little fun. Not too much fun to where you go through your savings or anything, but just enough to where you have a little chillness real quick. Boom. Focus on, I would say, if you smart instead of focusing more so on fun, I would be focusing more so on your health and your body, and really just relieving that stress, and being comfortable, bro. Being comfortable, be relieving that stress of just being in a nice bed at a hotel or whatever you got going on, a spa, whatever. Like, learn to be in those things involved, because that's what's gonna make you and understand that you're gonna like what you got going on. You feel me? And that for me is like top number one for sure. Like, that's top key. I don't give a fuck what we talking about. That's top key. And that's the thing, man. Just understanding those things, you're gonna be straight, bro. You're gonna be straight. Like, it ain't nothing else I can tell you. You're gonna be straight. So I guess that's number one. Understanding that, what I mean, this trucking stuff can be difficult, complicated. Understanding that, you're gonna have some people out here really trying to what I'm saying, mess with you out here on this road. Understanding that you got cars that can't drive, you got people that can't drive, other truck drivers you can't drive. Every day, man, is really like a mental breakdown. Like, it ain't more so, because people say, oh, this job is tiring. I wouldn't even say it's physically tiring. I would say internally and mentally it is tiring. It is mentally tiring on the brain, because you're not getting enough rest properly in order to always be looking out for other drivers, looking out for people, the DOT officers, the ones that are literally wanting us to do the loads, but yet always trying to give us tickets. Or internally, because of your body and overall putting all this bad stuff, and your body is compensating for that, and you're sitting down and driving all day, you're putting all that weight on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's a terrible thing to go through. You know what I'm saying? That's not healthy at all. You feel me? But again, we got to do what we got to do, right? But because understanding sacrifice with reward, but make sure that your sacrifice is actually worth the reward. You feel me? Like, if you got a vision in mind, something that really does matter, something that you truly value, then you can do that. But if you don't value it, I would say try something different. You feel me? Like, and you have to properly understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the key to all this situation, is just understanding those things, and you'll be Gucci. You be Gucci, bro. Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, you'll be really Gucci. I don't know who been in my life yet. I keep showing I don't got none. That's cool. It take a minute, bro. Again, this is my first time on. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I definitely say, like, you know what I'm saying? I would just say, yeah, bro, like, hop in here, understand the situation, you know what I mean? Like, see what you do, drive trucks, learn the road, you know what I'm saying? Get to know what you got going on out here on the road, get to knowing what's going on in life. Um, don't forget that you still got stuff to do outside the truck. And you know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to cook for sure. If you don't know how to cook today, you gonna learn how to cook. You feel me? If you don't know how to cook today, you gonna learn how to cook. You feel me? And I think that's a very important thing, man. If you don't know how to cook, then how the hell you gonna expect to take care of yourself while you out here on this truck? You feel me? Like, you have to know how to do that, and those are the things of understanding how to build character and understanding how to, like, be satisfied with being out here in this truck. If not, you're not gonna really get far. You feel me? Like, that's the number one thing. G80 Sean, yo, what's going on? G80 Sean, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You drive trucks, bro? And yeah, so understand that when you out here on this truck, man, that you are just physically always taking the time to not only work hard, but take time off sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go have fun, and don't just overly work yourself to the bone. If you need to take a trip, take a trip. If you need to go somewhere, do that. If you need to focus, you worked 2 months out, 1 month out, go out, do something different. You know what I'm saying? Don't physically always be laid up in here. That's what's up on Mercer. You're leased onto Mercer, man. Lease drivers, bro. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about. So lease purchase, man. Lease purchase is that's a good one, bro. For real, lease purchase is definitely good. That's a good thing. I heard about Mercer. I don't know a lot about Mercer, but I heard it's okay. I haven't done lease purchase in a while. To all the other guys that watch my YouTube, man, lease purchase is definitely a thing. It is when you are literally getting in a company. You're not an owner operator, but you are trying to become that. So what you do is companies let you borrow their trucks as a lease purchase in order to drive the truck, lease on, get a percentage of the load, and or they'll pay you a mile by the load depending on the company. and you know, run that. You get paid. If you're getting paid by the load, you're gonna get a percent. It might be 30, 60% depending on the percentage, and each load that they send you is gonna be a number, and you just multiply that by the percent, and they'll tell you. So it's a good little thing to get into. You got a truck note every week. I'm not gonna lie, that stuff hurts sometimes, but hey, that's the cost of trying to be a lease purchase, especially if you're trying to be an owner op. It's a cool little thing, but you definitely got to watch out, make sure the rates is properly cool. If not, yeah, make sure it's a good company. If not, lease ain't gonna be the best bet. But definitely, bro, I heard about Mercer for sure. Mercer is definitely what's up. I think. How long you been at Mercer? How long you been there? Is it you like it? And yeah. So lease purchase is cool. I'm personally a company driver, man. I did lease purchase for a while, but I'm more so a company driver. I feel like company drive for me just works out better for me right now. And I know right now I'm not trying to be tied down to a lot of things when it comes down to it. I'm really trying to be real life, like putting up a lot of money because we're getting older, and I want to make sure before I get old, I got my money up. And on top of that, man, I got this going on. I'm trying to move out the country, so I'm trying to live out the country. So yeah. 3 months now. I was with Snyder, but it was trash. The rates not paying. Oh yeah, man. The rates, bro. The rates ain't paying, man. I'll tell you that right now, man. Them rates is different. I feel that. Like, I used to be a lease purchase, and I remember seeing them rates, bro. I was just at a company called MGL, and mind you, I was only a company driver out of Chicago. I was a company driver, and we was only getting paid. Oh, Nationwide Cargo. I used to work at Nationwide Cargo, bro. That's crazy, bro. Nationwide, bro, is a good company, though. I know. MGL had you effed up out here, man. I used to work at Nationwide for 2 years. I tried to go back, but I feel like they're not the same no more. So I'm finna check out another one called Lupus 7, but that's where I'm gonna be. But I heard they're gonna be pretty good. I got a buddy working there. I heard it's gonna be real good. But MGL, man, is trash. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, MGL is a company out of Chicago. It's all right, but MGL can have you out here really looking crazy depending on the circumstances, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, MGL out of Illinois, man, look, listen. When I first got hired, mind you, they don't tell you, right. They don't tell you at MGL when you get hired, man, that you gonna be there working. And mind you, for the first week or two, they got you in the hole of like until they release your first check. I didn't even get my first check for 2 weeks. I just worked for free. Then finally got my first check. Mind you, I broke down within my first week. So then my first check was only like $300. Crazy. The most I was making, bro, doing all that, off of 28% of the load, they was talking about you gonna be making big money, bro. Most I made there was like $1,300. Everything else was like 800, 900, 1100. I had to leave, man, like seriously. On top of that, they decide they don't want to pay you on time. You're supposed to get paid every Friday, am I right? As a truck driver, if you out here on this road, man, make sure you get paid every Friday. It's crazy to say that you got to talk to a company and make sure you get paid on payday. But at MGL, man, I didn't get paid on Friday, man. I ended up getting paid on Mondays, Tuesdays. It'd be the following week by the time I get my next check. That wasn't right, bro. That wasn't right. Then what was crazy about it, you got other company drivers working there talking about, man, as long as we getting paid, I'm cool with that. I don't got to worry about that. Like, what? No, bro. For real, they been playing too many games. Nationwide Cargo, the only Russian company I trust on God. But Nationwide, this ain't the same. I was going to go back, bro. I feel like they're not the same. I don't know. I don't know if you got people that still work there, but I feel like it ain't the same. They're not even paying 70 cents a mile like they used to. And yeah, man, like MGL have you screwed out here, bro. Like, it will literally, I mean, they'll pay you. They creating their own paycheck day, bro. They don't F the Friday, bro. They paying you on other days. You know what I'm saying? They got their own payment schedule. You like, bro, what? Like, bro, I got bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got bills, I can't call rent and be like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm gonna pay y'all. I know rent due on the 1st or the 3rd, but I'm gonna just pay y'all on the 8th because that's when I get it. You feel me? Like, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I blew 5 trailer tops with my first nigga. Bro, MGL, bro. MGL had you gone, bro. Seriously. MGL had you gone. And I feel like MGL cool, but it's like, for me, it was cool in the aspect of like, they leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? You get to work, drive, this and that. But other than that, bro, it ain't that good. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tires is popping, checks ain't going. You ain't getting paid on time. Now you gotta call your rent telling them, hey, bro, I'm gonna pay y'all when I feel like, cause it ain't due. I don't got money yet, so I'm gonna just pay y'all later. Like, nah, bro, you can't do that. Rent ain't waiting for you. Phone bill ain't waiting for you. Nothing waiting for you, gang. So you gotta make sure you pay that. Seriously. So Nationwide though, let's talk about Nationwide Cargo though. Nationwide Cargo is a good company, man. Like when I first started, 70 cents per mile. It wasn't even that bad. Like 70 cents per mile was good to drive, bro. 70 cents per mile was a good driving thing. And I messed with that for like 2, 3 years. It was paying my bills. I was making good money, bro. Like, hey, man. For me, the way I grew up, hey, people want to say, if they don't want to say this is good money, but to me it was good. Like 2,300 a week, 25, 22, 21 was good for me. Like, y'all might not think that's good money, but for me, that was good money the way I grew up. Like, that's good money. And hell, sometimes I made 3 grand for real. So it was good company, 1099. They ran you really good for the most part. You always get over 3,000 miles for the most part. Some weeks was low out. My lowest check at Nationwide probably on a low week would be like 17, and that's still, bro, that's still good. So like I was always chilling there. Yeah, especially exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't got too many bills, and it's cool. I mean, but even with bills, I was able to pay all my bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't sweating. Mind you, I even had my wife, she was chilling, she wasn't working. It was cool at the time, feel me? Now, it was different. Now, I don't think they pay like that no more. But I got another company I'm finna be going to. We're gonna be checking that out when I go. 65 cents per mile reefer. And I know they're running over 3,000 miles there, so it's gonna be straight. I got a buddy over there. It's gonna be straight. So yeah, like, we're gonna check this out. And like I said, it's just about figuring out your best option. They dropped to 65 cents per mile. Yeah, Nationwide dropped to 65 too. I remember. I just, you know what I'm saying, I feel like they're just not the same, so I don't want to go over there. And mind you, I'm very like, I like to have the dispatcher I had was a good dispatcher. I don't want nobody that can't give me the certain miles I want, because you got some dispatchers, bro, they ain't trying to give you the miles that you need. You just looking crazy. So it is what it is, bro, for real. But yeah, man, like, I'm a company driver. So company drivers, I'm what you call company driver. Well, right now I'm at a company where I actually get W-2. So I don't got, our taxes are always coming out. So that's cool. But right now, in the next couple of weeks, I'll be at a company where it's 1099 company, which means you're a company driver that works for another company like Nationwide or whatever. And HMD, I've been seeing them, bro. Are they 1099 or what? And yeah, like, I would say company driver 1099 is a good company. A good thing. Because when you're a company driver doing 1099, all you really got to do is go over there. You don't got to worry about no truck, you don't got to worry about no payments. All you got to do is drive. Get those miles every week, calculate how many cents per mile they pay you, and then boom, you get your check. If it's 65 cents per mile, you're doing like 3,200 miles a week, boom, that's 2 grand, so, or 21, depending on the situation, I think. So yeah, like, and I might be miscalculated. I got to recalculate that, but yeah. The only thing you gotta worry about every year is taxes. But as long as you set some money to the side, not every check gotta be for taxes, guys. As long as you set a little bit of money to the side for the taxes, you'll be straight every time. You'll be straight. So I wouldn't even tell you like, be scared about taxes. Like, nah, bro. Like, you'll be fine, man. Like, for real. Hey, man, thanks for the support, bro. You watching the content, you watching me talk, bro, and I feel like that's love, bro. That's love, bro, for real. Yeah, they W-2 or 1099. Yeah, they W-2 or 10. Oh, they're both over there at HMD? Okay. You know how much? I got to look them up, see how much they're paying on their website, because I be seeing them, but I ain't never tried to call them and see what's up, though. For sure. You got a buddy that worked there? So, yeah. And Mercer, you get paid by the percent or what at Mercer? $0.60 per mile for driving at HMD. Mercer is percentage. How much percent? 60 cents per mile, man, for driving is like, on 1099, I feel like at that point you still might as well do W-2 though, for real. In my personal opinion, though. But, hey, that's my personal opinion, you feel me? Let me see. But nah, bro, like, as long as you're willing to hustle for it and come out here on this road and hustle for the money, you'll be fine, bro. A lot of people complain about, truck driving ain't the same no more. you shouldn't drive trucks. Why are you doing that? It's a waste of time, waste of opportunity. No, man, it's not a waste of time and waste of opportunity, bro. It's just that you are not able and competent enough to understand how to be saving your money very well and understanding how to be financial literate. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have to understand how to be financial literacy and take full acceptance of understanding the consequences of not being financial literacy and understanding the consequences of what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? We're all grown. You feel me? 75%. I'm on the drive-in side, bro. Now 75 is good. That's good. 75% on driving. That's hell yeah. That's hella good, bro. Hella good. How much you average to take home per week over there though? Like, it's a guy I know right now at this company called uh I think it's called Next or it's out of Green Bay though. I can't think of it right now, but he making 65% right now. And I know his checks was like 3,400, 3,700 a week, bro. That shit was crazy. And again, I don't know if these are just some good weeks or if that's really what y'all making out there with these lease purchase companies now. But when I was at MGL seeing how much the low was paying, I felt like them low pays wasn't good. But I don't know, maybe. And that was just 3 months ago. I don't know if shit changed in 3 months or what, but let me know. 3K mark, I have an SFI truck. See, that's crazy. So 3K, almost 3K. Have you made 3K yet or over 3,000 yet or no? Or like 25, 26 on the app? And yeah, like, that's what's up. Hey, man, more power to you though, for sure. Like, I think if you can find a company where you're making decent pay like that, you're able to figure it out, go on to a company and actually truly enjoy it, do it. You feel me? Like, don't be afraid to physically get out there and do that type of company. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to be good about it at the end of the day. Like, don't worry about what everybody else talking about. Find a company that you like, get on, drive, work, save. As long as you're saving, you understand how to financially be, you know, independent, as more so as just being financially responsible. You'll be good. That's all. So I fuck with that. And congratulations, bro. Exactly. You feel me? But nah, man, if you making like, have you made over 3 over there before? That's good though. And yeah, man, like, I feel like definitely, man, like, when it comes to trucking, living on the road, if you're gonna live on the road, you can live in your truck. A lot of people be scared to do that. I have a few times. That's what's up. See, that's what's up, bro. I'm trying to, man, wait, bro. I'm trying to, man, if I can make that, bro, that'd be good. I might one day have to check out lease purchase again, but we'll see. But for now, 1099 company would be good for me. Even 2,300, 22, 21, 2K is good for me right now. I don't really, you know, as long as I'm making that, boom, boom, it adds. You feel me? So I'm one of those people that try to stay in their own lanes, bro. Oh yeah. For sure, I ain't going to Super Eagle. I'm one of those people that try to stay in their lane, bro. Like, you know, and what I mean by staying in my lane is just understand that, you know, if I'm comfortable and I'm making decent money here and I'm good with it and I know how to financially be good with that, I can, you know what I'm saying, I can clap to that. I don't need to hop around all the time. I've been hopping around a lot over these years and I don't like that. I feel like it's just best to find a company that pays you decent, that you like about the money. You can financially be good. And as long as you can pay everything, you ain't slumped down, it's making enough, you're able to live your life, still have fun, buy clothes if need be, and travel, whatever else you want to do, you're good. That's how I look at life, bro. And for me, I'm trying to live in Thailand or somewhere out the country. Who knows? Europe, Thailand, what's up? But that, for me, is going to be the goal, bro. Like, and I think that, like I said, man, like, it's just about doing those things. You feel me? Like, getting out there, living your best life, bro. I feel like if you're gonna live on a truck, you could sacrifice a couple years. If you're smart enough, you would do that. People would actually get rid of their bills. I feel like this is my personal opinion. I feel like if you got rid of all your bills and you lived on a truck for a couple years and do about 2 or 3 years of stacking. Shoot, I just came from Canada. We had to help out with the Lady Gaga concert. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's cool, bro. Shout out to Mercer. But nah, man, like, did you get to see the concert too while driving or what? But you got free tickets. But yeah, man, I feel like, you know, if you can save up some money for a couple years, because me, in my personal opinion, I feel like our bills are a distraction. It can be. I feel like if you get rid of bills, and it is a scary situation to not have a roof over your head, but if you get out here and be smart, stack your bread every week, worst case scenario, you end up having to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But you should be able to figure it out. Like, as long as you stack your bread out, you can always go to another country. You can always Go wherever. You can do your thing, get your passport, go somewhere else. Thailand got condos for 200-300 a month, 400 a month at best. You can get a one for 600 a month, whatever you want to do. Vietnam, 200, 300, 400 a month. Same thing with a beach condo view. There's so many things out there you can do. You can live your life for cheap and not have to feel so overly worked all the time. You feel me? I'm just putting y'all on game. And a lot of times, a lot of drivers, they get out here on this road and think that all they got to do is just work, 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 and for the rest of their life. And before you know it, you're like 60 years old, 70 years old, with no money saved up, no plan, nothing, no money, child support money that went out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary, but you have to figure that out for yourself, bro. Like, you gotta figure out what's best for you, man. Like, you really truly do. And I know that shit could be scary for sure. I know it could be scary. Merrillwood, I'm with them. Oh, what's going on, man? MGL, bro. I already said it. MGL, man. MGL is not that good. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't go to MGL. Personally, I felt like when I was there, it was cool at first. You know, they try to introduce you. Know, you first get there, they're gonna put you in this nice hotel. The amenities, they do all that. They bring you in, feed you all that. But man, nah, bro. You start working there. First off, the first 2 weeks you're not gonna get paid. They got this thing called a where they pay you later. Like you got they want you to work like a week or two in the hole before you get paid. And then my first check don't let your tires blow out or something go down with the truck because my something was on my truck. So when my first check wasn't nothing but like 500, 400, 300 bucks, I think. And then second week, it was the biggest check I've ever made. I was there for only a month and a half. The biggest check I had was like $1,350. Everything else was like 1,000, 800, 11, 12, 11, 1,000, bro. It wasn't worth the amount of times you have to do like work. Like as hard as you have to work at MGL and the many miles they want you to run, the paychecks weren't, bro. The paycheck was not paying. I'll tell you that. Paycheck wasn't paying. And you're going to be feeling sad. So I just feel like don't go there. They're going to start you off at like 28% of the load, I think it was. And I'm just be real, it's not worth it. You could do cent per mile for 60 cents. No, 55 cents per mile, or 58. That's so low, bro. Like, no, we have evolved too much as truck drivers to be getting that type of pay, man. Come on, you can go work at Swift or Warner for more than that, I think. So, like, nah. Were they at least on time with the paychecks? I can mess with not being paid on time. I can't mess with not being paid. No, bro. They are not paying on time. That's what I'm saying. In MGL, I did not get paid on time, man. Like, you're supposed to get paid on Friday, and they would pay us the next week. Like, sometimes, I wouldn't even get my check. It'd be Friday. I wouldn't even get it until, like, next Wednesday. Then they get another Friday come around. Then they might pay you that Friday if you get lucky. Then another Friday come around. They'll pay you next week on Thursday or Monday, Tuesday. Like, they really would, to be real. And then when you ask the payroll department, you know what they say? They'd be like, yeah, I'd be like, do y'all know when the pay's coming? They'd be like, I don't know, but it'll eventually come into your account. What? You don't know and eventually it'll come in? Like, what? Like, so you just want to pay us whenever? And I couldn't do that, man. I got bills at the time. I can't do that, bro. Like, you can't call your apartment and tell, hey, by the way, man, I can't pay right now. I know it's the 1st and the 3rd, but I can't pay right now. But I'll pay y'all next week whenever that drop in. Like, what? Nah, bro, it ain't gonna work. And that's how they was paying me at MGL. They paid everybody like that. What's really crazy at MGL too was that the drivers were comfortable with that. They were like, like, damn. Exactly. He'll tell you. Like, man, the drivers, bro, no. Don't go. I don't even know if that person's still in the chat, but don't go. I feel like it ain't worth it, man. You're gonna be looking crazy out there, bro. Gonna be looking crazy out there. I'm telling you, man. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it, man. You're gonna be looking crazy. Whew. Sorry, man. I had to breathe for a second, bro. For real. But nah, man, like, other than that, I would say, like, definitely don't go to MGL. I would say find you a better company. There's plenty of companies out there that you could find to work for. And, for me, the title was about people that want to live on their truck. And I feel like if you're going to live on your truck anyway, you need to be finding the best company that makes sense in order for you to live on a truck physically. Like, You need to really be careful on what truck company you work for, especially when it comes to dropping all your bills and living on the truck, man. Like, that ain't no joke, seriously. So I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna say that right now. But yeah, who on the chat right now? Who's the viewers right now, man? Like, and what y'all got going on today? How y'all doing today? Seriously, how y'all doing, man? Seriously, I want to know. Are y'all on the road? What's going on, guys? But yeah, man, like when it comes to living on the truck, and let's talk about. So I did lease purchase. I would say owner operator is the next level. And a lot of people don't want to be owner ops, but a lot of people do and they don't. I think right now in this time frame right now with the rates and stuff going on right now, owner operator, it could be the next thing that people want to do, and that's fine if you want to choose to do that. Me personally, I feel like just it's not for me. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I just don't really want the responsibility of what that goes with. And I mean, it's not saying that it's a bad thing to be owner operator. I'm just saying if you're not understanding what owner operator is and how to properly run it, then don't do it. Especially do your research before you hop in it. A lot of people just be like, oh, I want to be owner operator. I want to be owner operator. I want to run my own business. How you gonna run your own business and be an owner operator when you don't know nothing about being an owner operator? Like, you don't even do, physically saying, you don't do the research in order to do the owner operator. Now you become an owner operator and you be looking crazy because you don't understand the stuff that come with that, like the rates, the broker, the freights, the freight market. You know what I'm saying? Understanding how to properly navigate through not just driving alone. It's not just driving, bro. There's more to it. You have to properly navigate how to, you know, physically put up money into, not only money into your regular bank account, but putting money into a tax account. Then you got to put money into not only a tax account, but a mechanical account, like, you know, a maintenance account. I'm off a maintenance account, because, you know, that truck breaks down, and when that truck break down, you're gonna be looking crazy, bro. That truck break down, you're gonna be looking out of there. And that right there is already a big problem. You know what I'm saying? Fuel is, he already saying it, fuel price, bro. Fuel, all the lucky SFL puts money into your minutes. That's what I'm saying. Like, see? So, owner operator, man, you got to understand, you got to pay for your own fuel. You got to pay for your maintenance. You got to pay for everything. If all your tires blew out on that trailer, you better hope all them tires don't break out on that trailer, because if them tires break out, man, say, you going to be looking crazy out here, bro. You're going to be in it for a minute. I'll tell you that much. So, that's one thing I would say you got to watch out for. Understanding that, you know, understanding how to properly, you know, I wouldn't recommend, if you're going to get your own truck, definitely put in about, I would say have about 25 to 30 to the side, like, before you get your truck. And then when you got 30, put down maybe like 10 of that into a truck, and then leave yourself with 20. But if you can have more than 30, definitely do that. But definitely try to make sure you got enough money put to the side, because any problems can go down. They can sell you a new truck and fuck around, you pull off that lot and the truck break down. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it happens. Stuff happens, bro. Trucks, things can break, things go down, man, you know, and you have to be understanding that this might go down, and if it goes down, then yeah, you're looking crazy. So you'll hear a lot of stories, man. You'll hear a lot of stories for sure. And it's crazy. Ooh. I got to stretch, boy. I might get out the truck in a little while, show y'all where I'm at. But yeah, man, you got to definitely watch out where you're going, and, you know what I'm saying, do that. Right now, I'm at a rest area. It's a plaza. It's cool. That's funny, man. That's where one of my closest homeboys work at right now, State Express. And he be making over 2 a week, though. The only problem he got with State Express is that them tires be popping out on him a lot. I don't know what's going on at State Express, boy. I don't know what's going on, but them tires be, I don't know, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. He just had a flat today. And then a week ago, he had another flat. Then 2 weeks before, they had another. Like, them tires be, I don't know what they got going on over there, bro. Like, seriously. I almost went, but after all that, I'm glad I didn't go, for real. No, sir. No, sir. For real. But I mean, yeah, I mean, the paychecks aren't bad though. Yeah, I know. And they charge you for the tires, bro. Come on now. It's like, how y'all gonna charge me for tires popping? Come on now. Y'all obviously got something going on with y'all trailers to where all these tires are popping all the time. It's not the driver. And then they have the nerve to charge him because, oh, he had 2 tires pop at the same time. So they want to charge him and say that can't happen. Dude, obviously it can happen because y'all are not checking these tires well enough in order for it to not happen. Come on now, like either they need to get some better rims on them truck. I don't know what's the tread. They need to buy new tires. I don't know if they putting used tires or what, but it's a bad situation. That's all I will say. It's a bad situation. Merrill Wood, stay. Man, is it? That's crazy. So you used to work there, Merrill, or what? That's crazy, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, State Express ain't the move. I'm telling you, State Express have you out there looking crazy. State Express have you in the chokehold. For real. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy. I just be laughing sometimes. When my homie called me, I be laughing. He be like, man, listen, bro. He be like, man, not again, man, not again. Ah, I be like, man, chill out. That's crazy. And they didn't pay you for that? Yeah, they will force you to drive over the outside of the clock. I know that, but if they gonna do that, at least make sure your checks is worth it. Like, seriously. Because I know the clocks and them Russian companies, they make you run with them, you know, them clocks, boy. They don't want to talk about that too much, but they be making you running with them clock system. How you looking crazy, bro? Seriously. But it could be a dangerous game. It could be a dangerous game. If you don't understand how to properly do it, it could be a dangerous game. I think that's why State Express, I feel like I don't know how they last this long though with all that going on over there with the tires constantly, the people having to pay. It's crazy. KMB. I heard KMB. I heard about KMB. I heard KMB pretty good. It's reefer. I think it is reefer. And then on top of that, they're out of Iowa. I know that for a fact. I don't know if it's Des Moines or what, but I know they're out of Iowa. And or Sioux. I don't know, but it's one of those Iowa. And it's good. I heard you can make. I know they got a guaranteed pay system over there. Yes. Oh, okay. Sioux. Yeah, Sioux City. South City. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I heard they got a good company over there. I heard that they got guaranteed pay over there. But I also heard the guaranteed pay sometimes is good and bad because depending on your week. But, you know, I heard it's pretty straight. I heard some drivers can make about 2K a week or more. Some people have made 2K. And it's probably some drivers that average 2K a week every time over there. You never know. So, yeah, I heard it's pretty good. I know them winters, though, in Iowa. Yeah, I know. They're not Russian. They ran by, like, yes, American people. I know them winters, though, be tough, though. Because, you know, when you go to Iowa in the winter, and I know because I always run up there. In the winter, man, you gotta, I mean, it's not bad. You just gotta be careful. That's all. But it can get crucial. It can get crucial. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. For real, it can get crucial. And I think that, you know, but I mean, that's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? We all know that's part of the game of driving trucks. So it is what it is. But yeah, I feel like, you know, when it comes down to it, it's just making sure you find the right company. And every driver is always talking about, I don't, you know, they always hopping around. People like, bro, you shouldn't be hopping around. That's unstable. But yeah, reefer do got some weird appointment times. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm finna get back in the reefer now. I've been driving for a minute. I done got used to these chill times, but it's all good. Reefer, I feel like reefer kind of worth it sometimes with them paychecks. So, and let's facts. Like for some reason, they want to pay reefer more anyway. So it is what it is, you know. I feel like reefer ain't too bad. You just gotta you right about one thing. You gotta get used to those weird times, but you can get your body back used to those weird times. It's not so bad, like for real. Other than that, you're gonna be looking crazy out here, though, bro. Like, and I think that's the thing about it, like making sure that you can find a company that you like. A lot of times, I was gonna say that a lot of people don't. They say, "Oh, drivers are always hopping around. It's not a stable job, obviously. If y'all always are hopping around, it's like, no, I don't think we all mind y'all, we don't want to hop around at all. As being a truck driver, we don't like hopping around, but at the same time, we don't want to f around when it comes to our bills. So, you know, when it comes to I said that's so country. When it comes to our bills, and and I feel like if you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna move around. I gotta make sure I can pay my bills, don't I? So I gotta move around. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I think that until you find a company that you can work with, as long as you're paying your bills, you're saving every month. That's all we ask for is be able to pay the bills, have a good life that we deserve, work hard, pay stuff, have fun, save, and we're good. You know what I'm saying? Just and pay us on time, bro. Like pay us on time, man. Like and stop being BSing us on the pay. Like, as long as you can do all that and don't lie, we be straight. I'll stay at the company for a while. You know what I'm saying? You'll have me locked in for a minute, and you'll be surprised how many drivers would actually stick around for much longer. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you don't know if you're gonna get paid on time, bro, that's the thing, man. It can hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get that either. They just looking at that like, oh, don't worry about it. If we don't pay you, hey, we'll get it to you next week. You know, and that's the thing about Russian companies. That's the first time ever in history I've worked at a company and it was happened to be by the Russians, where you get paid, and if they don't pay you on that Friday, they will literally look at you and tell you, oh, you know what? We'll pay you next week. Like, I'm sorry you didn't remind us. Sometimes in certain Russian companies, you got to remind them to pay you on time. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, remind them to pay you the day before. Right with mega carriers pay you on time, bro. Mega carriers will pay you on that time on the spot. Hey, if I get paid at 4 a.m. from mega carrier, guess what? Every Friday 4 a.m. notification. You know what I'm saying? Boom, it dropped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. But with them Russian, it's not working, bro. It's not working. They want to have you. Oh well, we didn't pay you. I'm sorry. Well, we'll get you next week. What? All right, so now I gotta wait till next week. And mind you, I get 2 big checks, and that's cool. But it ain't really. They'll try to make it sound nice, because, oh, you're gonna get paid twice this week, so that's cool. No, in reality, I'm getting paid once, man. Stop making it seem like I just got one big check. No, I got paid once. Y'all paying me from the check that I was supposed to get last week. That's all, bro. And I feel like I shouldn't even have to remind y'all about my checks the day before. But when I work at Russian companies, I always call them every Wednesday on payroll, or Thursday, or mainly Wednesday, because they're trying to put them in, and let them know, hey, by the way, I want to make sure all my loads is in, make sure I get paid on time. They're like, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're going to be good. You're good. You don't have to call us like that all the time, but if you want to, that's fine. No, apparently I do got to call you. Because if I don't call you, then I'm going to be on the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be out there on the street hustling, asking for coins all day. And, like, come on, I gotta call you. So it's like, no, you're not going to play me today. I'm going to get my money this Friday, for real. And that's how you got to be with them. You got to handle them like that. If you don't handle them like that, you're going to be out there somewhere. Excuse me, y'all got change? Like, seriously, because that's how it's going to be if you don't remind them. Like, you be laughing and shit, but it's serious. It's serious, bro. Like, it's serious. This trucking world, bro. Hey, man, listen, trucking, bro, MGL was so bad. I was surviving off the cash. I'm telling you, man, off the cash advances, bro. Like, people don't know the struggle for real, bro. Like, they don't know the struggle, bro. Like, you be surviving off the cash advance, bro. Like, you got people surviving off cash advances, bro. That's how bad it gets sometimes with these companies, bro. Like, I got a call every week, bro. Like, hey, can you give me I need a cash advance. I need another cash advance, $50, $60, $100. You don't got to call necessarily. Some jobs they want you to call, but you got most companies where you can just swipe your card. It's a Com Data card or a normal card they give you, depending on which company you are. You swipe your card at the fuel pump or inside, ask for a cash advance. Boom, there you go. And every week you got to do the cash advance. And sometimes my company lets you do a cash advance every day. You got some people that only let you do a cash advance one time for the week. It just depends on the company. But yo, man, there's people living off cash advances. That's how bad it be. They be, bro. My homie was calling me one time, bro, literally week by week. Yo, dog, man, I'm out here. I ain't got paid in a month. I'm out here grinding. I'm doing cash advances weekly, bro. I ain't got paid. Especially when the winter season come in, don't let you be stuck at a truck stop or broke down. And you're on a lease purchase. He was on lease purchase. His truck was broke down, stuck at a truck stop for a couple, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Couldn't go nowhere during the winter. Bro, this dude already was in the hole before that. Next thing you know, he ended up being over $10,000 in the hole. $10,000 in the hole off of Swift, bro, at a mega carrier. Man, he was calling me, telling me day by day, bro, listen, man, I'm out here starving, dog, gang. I'm living off advances, bro. I ain't got paid, bro. What do I do, bro? I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy, bro. Trucking is fun, bro. It could be fun. It could be full of laughter. It could be full of stress. It could be full of tiredness, like mentally. But also, man, it's a cutthroat industry, bro. AKA cutthroat industry, bro. Cutthroat. When I say cutthroat, I mean cutthroat. And if you ain't ready for that, don't hop in this field. That's when I get serious. Listen, if you are not ready for a cutthroat industry, don't get in. Because you're going to be looking crazy. You're going to be looking crazy. And I'm going to be telling you, and you're going to be calling me asking for advice. I don't know what to tell you. I done witnessed so many drivers crash out on YouTube because of the companies doing them dirty. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we be crashing out, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, man, you mess around, be driving, you ain't got 10K gross, 2K take home. That's what you do right now? Or what? Oh, no, 10K gross, 2K take home. I see what you're saying. Nah, that's not good, then. That's not good if you're only taking down 2,000. Yeah, no. But nah, bro, like, 10K gross, you should be at least averaging like 3 or 4. But nah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, you got people really crashing out on the road. Like, mind you, they stressed, they tired, they ain't pay their bills, living off cash advances, like my bro said. For you know it, man, they get that phone call talking about, hey, man, we gotta pay you next week. We can't pay you. We don't know when the check coming in, bro. You be sitting in your truck for you know it. You over here sitting in your truck. You like, bro, what the heck, bro? I ain't gotta pay, bro. They be real life crashing out like that. Like, boy, you know what? They crashing out just like I did, bro. Like, seriously, they crashing out on this thing, bro. Like, and you be looking at them like, pole driver. But like, it be that serious though, bro. It be that serious, man. Hey, ask him, bro. Hey, ask the person on my chat, man. He'll tell you, bro, in the chat, bro. Like, it be like that. It's funny how I just did that, right? But it's serious. Like, it really is serious out here, man. It can be a cutthroat industry. But as long as you don't mind doing all that and going through the works, understanding to find the right company, understanding how to do your research before you go to the company, understanding how to physically, you know what I'm saying, be out here on the road and understanding the grind, the hustle, the mission of what you got going, you'll be straight. Man, fuck, it's a gnat up in here, bro. It's a gnat. I hate that. But like, as long as you understand the hustle, you be fine. Like, I'll tell you that right now. I wouldn't sweat too much at all. Man. Seriously, man, I wouldn't sweat too much at all. That's what I'm saying. Without us, it wouldn't be companies. Man, listen, man. Without us, bro, without us, America wouldn't have half the, bro. Without us, bro, they wouldn't have no food. They wouldn't have no couches, no furniture in the households. People would never get their Amazon orders. You know what I'm saying? Like, without us, it would be a lot of stuff. Honestly, the whole economy system would be effed up without us, bro. Like, people don't understand that. Like, everything people do, this drink, everything I do comes off a truck, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. These plastic cups came off some load somewhere of paper, of plastic ware. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that all this stuff comes from us and we deliver these things, bro. And people don't understand that, man. People deliver this stuff. Like, seriously, bro. Exactly. Not just semis, trucks in general. You know what I'm saying? It could be semi, it could be FedEx, it could be a normal box truck like UPS, FedEx, you know what I'm saying? For delivery drivers. It could be a normal pick. Now people are driving in pickup trucks, you know what I'm saying? And pulling a flatbed, you know what I'm saying? And hot shot, it's called hot shot. And you know, it's so many ways to drive trucks. Hell, people are getting into sprinter vans now, buying sprinter vans, doing loads out sprinter vans now. Like, seriously, like, but people don't understand like all these things in order to box trucks. You know, people are buying box trucks now. All these things, they got Amazon drivers driving out of their own personal car to deliver packages. Like, seriously, it is so many ways. People don't understand how stuff is getting delivered, and people don't realize all the work that these drivers do to do the job that they got to do. And when doing that job, bro, we get the least respect. You feel me? Like, we don't get the respect that we deserve and that we should get, but we do, you know, but we don't. I mean, we don't. And I just feel like I stuttered, my fault. But I feel like at the end of the day, since we don't get the respect, you know, we got to just keep working. Obviously, we got to do our job and do what we got to do. Don't worry about it. Don't let it get to you. But it does suck on how we are the main reasons on why everybody get the goods and the freight and everything that they want to do. And we get treated the most unfairly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really get treated the most unfairly, bro. Like, and we out here really working, you know what I'm saying? Not just truck drivers, but delivery drivers and all that, you know? You think rates are going to go up at some point? Nah, man. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. I do think eventually the rates will go up. I think the rates will go up, you know, and the rate system, you know, obviously rates is off the market. the economy and all these things like that. And I think eventually it will. I'm hoping next year though. I have friends and buddies that say all the time, like, oh, next year it's gonna probably be up. And it might be up. Like you know what I'm saying? It really might be up. And if it is, bro, hey, we all up in there. You know what I'm saying? We up in there. So we gonna find out, man. I hope though. Seriously, I hope. Like I know you hope, cause yeah, like we all hope. You getting paid percent, but if it get up, you could be getting paid higher percent. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Like I know during COVID though, truckers was eating. I know during COVID, man, we were winning. Like it's crazy. Right, true. Yeah, during COVID, man, we were eating. Shout out to the people that's viewing right now, man. Shout out to all y'all. I don't know who's all on here right now, but say hello for sure. But yeah, man. I think that a lot of people don't understand that, but COVID was a good time for the trucking industry, guys, because COVID was just that time where we were really needed because of a situation. You know what I'm saying? People couldn't go outside. A lot of people had to be inside. And people had to still get their orders. People were going to Walmart, grocery stores, all type of grocery stores, and taking up all the food goods and all that. I mean, I remember literally being at home, going to the grocery store. Everything was empty. The whole store was supposed to be empty, and that's where refrigerated truck drivers come in for sure, and drive in too, but especially refrigerated. Like seriously, they was up in there and they were running. Guys was making, man, I remember truck drivers was making, owner operators making bank, man. Like there was some owner operators talking about making $1 million in a year. Like over in a year, they was doing toasts talking about we're gonna have $1 million year. Like it was that much money coming in. Guys felt like this was gonna be it. Like some guys was doing too much though. Some guys was trying to live like millionaires and acting as if they millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, again, this is where I talk about financial literacy. You're making good money in the market. You're making a lot of money. Congratulations. This is a good time for us to be making money. But this is a good time for you to take advantage of this opportunity and save this money versus going out here, blowing all the money, doing all these things, buying all this expensive stuff. And then before you know it, when the market go back down, now y'all out here looking crazy. Now y'all being pissed off talking about, and these are the same guys. Mind you, same guys that get out here on the internet talking about, oh, trucking ain't the same. Oh, trucking is bad. We're not getting paid like that no more, this and that. Yeah, I bet, because you didn't do what you were supposed to do during COVID and save your money instead of going out there blowing a bag and proving that you're a millionaire or some big shot. Like, no, save your money, bro. Like, save your money, man, because at the end of the day, look, vacations and blowing money and all that is cool. That's fun if you want to party like that, but bro, save your coin. I fell victim to getting a scat pad during that time. Bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, if you had, hey, live your life, right? But it's like, again, man, like, if I would have had the chance, man, I would have done it right. I didn't have the chance, bro, but if I did, I would have been in there, man. Like, seriously, like, I would have been in that game, like, because I didn't drive during COVID. I tried to go to college, so, yeah, blame my father for that, but, hey, he was big on that. But, yeah, man, I think that, you know, that should have been a time where everybody should have been saving, bro, like, stacking their bread, like, and a lot of people weren't. They were just blowing bags, doing this and that, buying this, taking hella trips. Bro, people were going over there to Bora Bora trips. And I saw one driver on my TikTok. This dude had bought him a big old house, bought a G-Wagon, bought his girl a brand new Benz as well, bought her a nice big ring, a rock, and then a Cartier watch. I'm like, bro, he spent 10 grand on an Ace of Spades, big old Ace of Spades bottle at a club one time, bro. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is the type of stuff right here that makes me understand that you are not financial literate, because, come on, bro. Yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Negative 5,000 and super ego, you need to leave, bro. Listen, if you are at a company and you are in the negative like that, 5, 3, even 2, 3, whatever, I would say 3 and up. 3 and up, 10K, all that 5K, you getting into, because you're getting close to the 10 racks. Man, leave, bro. My brother, leave, bro, because they're going to try to keep you there and beg you to stay and say, oh, you're going to get out of there pretty soon. You're almost out of there. You're not getting out of that, bro. You might as well just take your losses and leave. Understand, I think Super Ego is a walk-away lease, right? I think Super Ego is a walk-away lease. I think it is. I could be wrong. Is it? Is it a walk-away lease? I can't remember. Comment down below, bro. I don't know if is it a walk-away lease or not, but yeah, man, I think that people don't understand that. So, yeah. That's crazy, bro. 10K? Nah, bro. Nah, gang. You shouldn't have went over there, man. Damn. I mean, do you got? I would hope you got money saved up. I would at least hope that. Do you? I mean, if you needed to walk away, could you walk away or not? And if you can't, man, yeah, that's tough, man. You got to grind it out, figure out some way to get out of there, man. You got to figure something because that's not a good situation, bro. I don't like. I hate when companies try to do that to drivers, bro. And that right there is how truck drivers get stuck, man. Like people be like, how did they get stuck? It be these dumb payment stuff, this system, bro, like that, man. It's crazy. But nah, man, if you can get up out of there, technically I can walk away. I just be hit with 10K bill. Yeah, you could. I mean, yeah, if like for real, bro. If you feel like that's what's best, I would dare you to. I think you should. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro. It's a gnat in here. Sorry, guys. I think you should though. Seriously, bro. Like, oh, you're a SAP driver. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. SAP would be a tough situation because it's only so many people that do it. So. It's only so many people that are SAP. So with SAP, I would say do enough research, keep Googling around, figure it out. Is West? I mean, I don't know. Oh, Sweet Express. Where's that out of? That's a good advice, man. Check out Sweet Express, man. I feel like, yeah, man, because SAP is hard. So y'all that don't know what SAP is basically somebody that, unfortunately, out of Michigan, that's what's up. Shout out to Michigan. Unfortunately, a SAP driver is somebody that unfortunately ended up doing like weed or some type of substance that got him in trouble, whether that was, drug related or alcohol related. They got tested positive, and now they got to go through this program where they got to make sure they're not doing that no more. And they got to go through the system of what they got to do. And then you're technically now a SAP driver, and it's very limited options when you become a SAP driver, but you can still be a driver. It's just limited options. And I heard it to get it off your NVR report, it take about 10 years, I believe. I don't know, it could be more. But yeah, man, it's a sucky situation, because before driving, I ain't gonna lie, I used to do a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? But now I drink a little bit sometimes, but that's it. I know, right? It's almost literally worse than having a felony, bro. Like, it's really crazy. But, I did a little bit. Right, it's tough as a SAP driver, bro. Like, my dog, where is Blair? Where is Blair? Hey, man, where's Blair, man? Hey, this boy is a travel content creator, bro. Shout out to him. The other two guys is watching this, or other people that's watching this, bro. Follow him, bro. He's a travel content truck driver, so he don't really talk about the truck and stuff, but he'll show you how to travel for sure, man. So shout out to Blair for sure, bro. But nah, man, like it's definitely tough. SAP, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. Seriously, because if you getting the SAP, you cooked. So yeah, I would just say focus on trying to not be a SAP driver. Focus on not doing substances when you're out off the truck. Have fun, but not too much fun. That's all. So, yeah, man, I've been chilling though, and this was a fun situation, bro. This is my first IRL stream in a while. And I just been in the game trying to do, you know what I'm saying? I got my other poster that's starting to go up on the analytics right now. I'm posting in Gary right now. I created a lane in Muscle Island. Damn. Say, can you repeat that? Say it one more time, man. I'm sorry. I was trying to read it, but it went away quick. It went away quick. I wonder if I can like keep. Oh, I found it. I posted in Gary right now. I created a lane for myself, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio sometimes. Sometimes I'll go up to Michigan. Oh, okay, bet, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. You're going all the way to Michigan. You created your own lane? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what's up, bro. This company right here goes from we do Florida, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and upstate New York, like Buffalo and stuff like that. So yeah, you got those 5, 6 states, I think, and it's pretty good. Sometimes we go to Louisiana too, like Mississippi, but other than that, it's pretty cool. I like it. So yeah, I mean it's 62 cents. I do 62. They start everybody at 60 cents per mile on a W2. I'm at 62 though on W2. You still make about 13 or 14 here, which ain't bad, but hey. But other than that, that's not bad though. The tax is $1,400, not bad. But I'm trying to make more than that, man. I'm in this position where I gotta make more than that, and I need to be somewhere else. Nah, no Northeast. No Northeast, bro. I'm telling you, that right there is the only reason. That's one thing that keeps me here, but I gotta go, man. When I go to Chicago, I'm gonna be back in the Northeast again. But I'd rather take that and get better pay than to just be like, I don't want to be content, man. Because if I stay content, I'm not gonna make enough to where I feel like I want to make. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to make more. And yeah, exactly. 2K a week is the goal, bro. Like seriously, 2K. So I don't want to. I've been too content here just because of drive-in and other things. And I don't even like going up there unless I'm going home. Is that where you live in Connecticut or what? Man, that's crazy. I hate going to Connecticut now. I do hate going to Connecticut. I hate going to Maine too. Seriously, I hate going to Maine. I hate going to Boston, all that. New Haven. Oh yeah, you up there, bro. You up there. You up there, man. You up there, bro. You up there, dog. I hate going up there. I be trying to go to I be trying to avoid all that. That's why I came here. Yeah, Virginia, bro. Virginia is one of those things where I feel like Virginia is very hilly. It's very hilly. It's not bad, but it's hilly as hell. Like it could take you 4 hours to get somewhere in Virginia, and it's based off the hills alone. But if it wasn't for those hills, it wouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna be real, it wouldn't be that bad. So yeah, I would just say, it really depends on the scenario, man. I just think that, you got to figure it out and figure out what's going on here and go from there. The entire 95 corridor. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Man, this man was talking about State Express, bro. He was talking about State Express. The other guy, State Express, but yeah, he's talking about State Express. He said that State Express be going through it, bro. I was like, yeah, State Express be going through it. Like, for real, bro. Everybody was talking about State Express on here before you got in the chat, but for real, everybody. It was crazy. But yeah, man, State Express, bro. Shout out to State Express. You go to shout out to State Express, man. If you want to go to State Express, the slogan there is: if you want to drive, do you want to drive trucks? Do you want to make money? Do you want to pop your tires every week? State Express, bro. Like I'm telling you, I'm telling you, bro. Like it's crazy. That's crazy. It's State Express, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's gonna be like the intro. Seriously, that's crazy. Man, nah, man. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna eat or I'm gonna just chill. I think I'm gonna just chill though. I already ate earlier. I don't need to eat no more. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get like a chip or something. I can't wait to get a haircut, dog. I remember when I popped the trailer, tire dude told me to limp it to the truck stop. I was driving on the rim, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta drive on the rim, bro. Be driving on the rim for miles, right? That's crazy. But you know what? A lot of Chicago companies be doing that though. A lot of Chicago companies be doing that. Like seriously, how you driving on the rim for a while? So it's crazy. It's crazy how long they have you driving on the rim. Like you can't even explain how long they gonna have you driving on the rim, man. But nah, man, seriously, bro. This whole topic was basically just about living life on the truck. If you want to live on the truck, man, definitely do it. If you're cool with sacrificing time, do it. You trying to stack enough money, do it. Yeah, you're not gonna have a roof over your head like a real actual roof, but I mean, hey, F it, bro. I mean, you could always get a hotel if you get tired, or if not, go out the country, take a trip or so, get an Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? Do something. I damn near quit right then and there. I never went through this with a mega carrier for real, right? So yeah, I would say take the risk, figure out if this is what you want to do. and don't be afraid to take the opportunity of doing it, and just kind of go from there, bro. Like if you cool with that, yeah, man, it'll be a good little site for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll definitely be a good little site for you to get into, and just figure it out. I'll tell you that for sure, for sure. Like that's my I guess you could say situation how I would look at it, bro. Seriously, that's how I would look at that. But hey, I don't know. I need to I need to oh, I need to do something. I need to shake a little thing. Working with U Express made me appreciate working with them as far as working with the Russians. Oh yeah. Why? Is U Express a Russian US Express a Russian company? I be seeing them. People be telling me to go there, but I never do. But I be seeing them and shit. I wonder if there's like, is it a good company or what? Like for real, for real. Is US Express a good company or what, man? So man, look, bro, this is where I'm at. I'm at a plaza right over there. You can see the trying to see where the building is at over here. Oh, back there. I appreciate you Express so much. They're very trucking at the end of the day. Oh, that's what's up, bro. If they're very trucking at the end of the day, that's a good thing, though. Seriously, like, that's a good thing, man. Like, figuring it out. And, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, enjoying the opportunity that come with that, bro. Like, seriously. I seen US Express was kind of like, it was all right. It was one of them things where I felt like it was cool to, you know what I'm saying, see what's up. I have somebody that was talking about going to US Express, though. Seriously. But I don't know if I'm gonna go there, but I had people talking about US Express and you know what I'm saying, like figuring out what we could do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um yeah, man, this is the truck stop. They got a Starbucks, a Burger King, and you got other truck drivers over there parked up right now. They just parked up chilling, bro. They parked up chilling, resting, chilling, doing 34. We got this thing called 34-hour reset in truck driving, where you park your truck for a day and a half. I feel like it's really just a day, but a day and a half, and you get to rest and chill, bro. That's the 34-hour reset, and go from there. My truck over there, that red one. So yeah, but 34-hour reset, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I fuck with it. I F with it, you know. But worst truck. Dutch Master 6030, State Express, worst trucking company I ever worked for. Man, so like a lot of people didn't work for State Express then, bro. That's crazy. How many of y'all worked for State Express, bro? Because like I've never worked for State Express. That's crazy though. How many people has worked for State Express? Like I find that crazy as hell. How many people has worked for State Express? Uh, there go a car right there behind me. I don't know why he pulled up on me like that though. That dude pulled up on me like he knew me, right? But nah, man, like that's kind of crazy how many guys that worked for State Express. For sure. I'm trying to figure out. I want to go inside, use the restroom. I was on the reefer side of State Express. See, I didn't know. I forgot State Express had a reefer side, so that's what's up. I forgot State Express had a reefer side for sure. That's what's up. Look at the dog in the truck right there. You can't see him, but he in the truck chilling. But yeah, man. Like I think at the end of the day, bro, you just gotta like figure out what you got going on. Figure out the whole inspiration of like being cool with it, understanding that driving trucks is cool, but and you could have fun with the career, but just like be chill with the whole opportunity of like driving trucks on the road and being cool with the whole system of like what it come with. You know what I'm saying? So you can have the situation go down perfect. You feel me? And go from there. So, you just gotta work with it, man. Western Express, boy. Western Express, boy. It's a lot of Western Express drivers. I'm not gonna lie. It be a lot of Western Express drivers out here. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. There'd be a lot of them. I'll be like, dang, what y'all got going on, bro? What y'all got going on? It's a lot of Western Express jobs. I don't think I'll be working at Western Express though. I don't think I would ever work there. Me personally, I wouldn't work at Western Express. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would not work there. But it's cool that people want to work at Western Express. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the situation, right? So, yeah. But, man, I feel like, bro, when it comes to driving trucks, bro, just, like, feel the situation, understand the market, be cool with what's going on. Understand that if you want to live on your road, live on the road. Don't let nobody stop you from the opportunity of what you want to do. When it comes to truck driving, you can go very far or you can go very, you know what I'm saying, like very chill. Go from there. Or if not, you're going to be looking crazy like a goofy. You feel me? Like, you really only got like two options, bro. There's so many flies out here. That's probably where them gnats came in on my truck and shit. Like, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I'll just see something. The trailer door, the trailer are so out of date on my doors, open while driving. Someone waved at me. Trailers, that's crazy. The trailers are that out of date? That's some crazy stuff. The trailers are that out of date? Man, look, if the trailer, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. These companies want you to come over there and work for them and do all this and do this and that, but they don't ever want to like actually do their job as well as being the trucker people, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that's hiring us, bro. Like they don't never want to take responsibility of doing what they need to do as the company, man. They want us to do the job more than them do the damn job. You feel me? And I feel like that's some crazy shit, bro. No, don't be fucking with, don't F with us like that. But I mean, you know, they don't F with us like that. Figure out how to do all that and then go from there. I don't like that, bro. Look at this guy over there. There's a guy over there walking to his truck right now. Oh, I didn't even know I could zoom in on my son. But yeah. I need to. Hold on right now, bro. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on one sec. I'm at a company called Northern Express. Do they play with our checks? Nah, they don't play with the checks, but I personally feel like for me, I want to make more. So I feel like for me, it just wasn't an opportunity to make enough. You feel me? But like, you know, other than that, it ain't bad. It ain't a bad company. It's just, you know, you got all that going on. Yeah, I mean, they're out of Kentucky though, so they're out of Kentucky. If you want to check them out and, you know, look into that, you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could definitely check them out and look into that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do your research and figure out how to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, figure out how to, like, properly get into that and you'll be fine. Like, for real, for real. So, you know what I'm saying? Check them out, though. They out of Kentucky, Avalon, Kentucky. So, where are you? What state are you out of? Like, where do you live? So, where you live at? Because depending on where you live, I'll tell you to either go there or not go there. So, I mean, if you living at a decent company, check them out. But if you ain't living at a decent company, don't check them out. So, I would say just let me know where you live at. Go from there. Because if you don't live there, yeah. But they'll hire you. I mean, but again, they only go out of Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, New York, upstate New York. Not the city, but like Buffalo, and then Indiana as well, and sometimes like Louisiana, but in Texas. So yeah. Dutch Master 630, bro. Shout out to Dutch Master 630. Been on the live for like what, like a 30, 20 minutes. So yeah, bro. If you want to check them out, look into it, because if not, you're gonna be looking lost. So definitely check them out. They're in a situation where you could really go into figuring out like what you want to do when it come down to the situation of like figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? So look into it, dog. Look into it. But I'm finna get up off my live in a second, because I got like 10, maybe a couple subs that I gotta get into, and I gotta figure it out, man. Like, see what's up. Um, what's up, bro? All right, thank you. What's up, man? Yeah. So definitely check, definitely check them out, bro. Like, they got a couple payment checks, stuff like that. But I'm gonna turn my camera off, and I'm gonna come back with y'all. So yeah. Let me see. She gonna stop streaming. Oh man. Just want to see if I want something to eat. Let's see if I want something to eat. Excuse me. Yeah, man. What do you vlog off of? I don't say. What do you vlog? Like, what do you vlog? YouTube? Oh, okay. That's so cool. Let me see. Do I want some cookies or what? Let me see if I want some cookies or not. I might get some soft Oreos or some chips. Let me see. Maybe. Let me come back, bro. Let me get off my live real quick, and we'll get out the live, and then I'll come back on stream. So we'll talk about that in a sec. Man, we've been like 78 minutes streaming right now, so. Let me see. Yeah, so we've been vlogging for about 78 minutes, over an hour. So we're gonna see what's up. So, let me see. If y'all want to talk about, man, y'all gotta follow me on TikTok as well. I do TikTok vids as well. Let me see. I do over like a million. So I got over 1 million views. That's funny, bro. You never know who you're gonna meet when you're in the public. Like, yeah, a lot of that's how you know we live in an industry where people like stream vlogs and stuff like that. So I'm trying to see if I want to use the restroom. streaming for like 79 minutes. I'm trying to see if I want to pay for food or not. I want to pay for food or not. We'll see what's up though. I'll probably just give me a drink, guys. But we're finna go live on. I'm finna get up off of here. Probably go live on TikTok next. So I do both. I do YouTube and I do TikTok. So we'll probably go live on both in a second. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to drink right now. Big tired of soda. Get some water. To be honest with you. Aquafina. Bro, they be taxing these stores, bro. I don't need no juice or nothing, no. Taxing at the stores and stuff. Oh, hold on one sec. So I just got me some water. Gonna head back to the truck. And after that, we're gonna tap in, figure out what we want to do next, depending on the situation. So, a lot of these guys, there were some kids on the school bus. They were like big streamers and shit. Like I feel like that shit was kind of cool. I ain't gonna hold you though. Shit was kind of cool on the school bus though. But you know, hey. We've been live streaming for a little while, bro, but I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. It's gonna be about that time for me to get up off of here and go to my other platform. You can follow me on TikTok at TJ the Finest 2. TJ the Finest 2, I believe. Yeah, you can find me on there and I'll be on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? We up at about 5K followers right now, almost. Over 1 million views right now across, man, and all over platform right now. We probably over, I know in all platforms, we definitely over 1 million, but off of TikTok alone, I'm already over 1 million, you feel me? So like, comment, subscribe, watch this stuff, man. Help me, bro. Help me get to my dream goal. My dream goal is to travel the world, see new things, experience a new world, move overseas. Help me to get to goal, guys. Man, comment down below, for real.